Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Welcome back to another episode of Skylines Sunset Harbor DLC. We are back here in the lovely city of Portsmith Abby, and let me hit that escape button. As you can tell, our city is growing at a pretty rapid pace, and for today, I would like to show you guys how to build the oil industry, and I would like to add the oil industry using the City Skylines, wow, I almost said mass transit, using the City Skylines Industries DLC. And you will need that in order to create the oil industry, just giving you guys a heads up. Real quick though, 10 seconds before I actually start the oil industry, I want to let you guys know that I did add a couple bridges. I added a bridge here, and then I added two highway intersections right here and right here. I added this massive four-way one because I did not want to deal with traffic, and this is a modded traffic intersection that will actually be very good with traffic. So let's get into what I would like to do today. So like I mentioned, I would like to build the oil industry. So real quick, if we look at our roads, we have two roads right now. We have a way in and we have a way out. So what I would like to do is I would actually like to create a roundabout kind of in this area. Now, I am going to do what I normally do, which is I am going to delete the roads. I really just want the round circle that's completely round. I'm going to be honest with you. Or, yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of this road, and let's grab a one-way road. Where is it? Oh, it's already highlighted on the one-way road. So, and we do not want to upgrade it. We would like to. Let's see if we can add it. We'd like to have, no, I would like a little bit of a turn. So let's try this. Like, kind of like, nope, it's swinging the wrong way. So I'd like this angle, but the opposite direction. Kind of like that. That works out really well. There you go. We'll have it like that. So it's going to be perfect. So we have a one way in and one way out roundabout. So this is going to be what we're working with is this area. The reason why I chose this area, well, if you look at the natural resources, it is completely black. And know what that means? There is lots of oil to be dug up. And I will be honest, before we start this, the oil industry is probably the most lucrative industry you can have in City Skylines. So it will make you the most money. So what I'm doing right now, I am districting the oil industry. So I'm I am painting a district. This is like the Mona Lisa of painting districts. Doesn't it look so beautiful? I'm obviously just joking. While I'm doing this though, please remember to make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Everybody has really liked my PC build so far, so we are gaining a lot of subscribers and a lot of likes and a lot of comments. So thank you guys. I do greatly appreciate that. So Linden Hill, wow, that's what it'll be called. Now, where is our, we need to paint the, yep, got to paint the industry. So this is our industry. You know, it's honestly, I don't know why you have to paint it twice, but whatever. You know, it's like Santa Claus. He has to check his naughty or nice list a couple times, so that's all right. I have no idea why I brought up Santa Claus and painting an oil industry district. I have no idea. Okay, so we have that in place. Now let's start our City Skylines oil industry road layout. So how can we do this? So if we were smart, this is the exit to get out of here. We would put a lot of our buildings that are going to create the petroleum and plastics. We want them, the processing plants over here, so they have an easy way out. So how can we build, where can we build the oil pumps? So let's grab a two-way road and bring it out here. Please tell me this is curved. Yep. So I'd like to go up this hill, and I'm actually gonna do something a little different. I'm not sure how this is gonna look, so you guys are we're gonna be learning this together. So I'm gonna use the dirt path, and I'm gonna make a straight road. So let's go up here. I haven't measured this, so let's go up 220, and I'm checking this. All right. Now the biggest oil rig is not, oh, it has no main building. Well, I completely forgot to build a main building. That's embarrassing. Okay, so what we need to do is build a main building. So I'm going to build that right off the side over here, right next to the highway. And since you guys can't see it, I literally put it right there. I think that will look perfect. I don't see any issues. It's not like it's going to create traffic or anything like that. Anyways, let's get back to... So the number one thing you're supposed to do is build a main building so you can actually create the rest of this stuff. So what we're going to do is let's create... So this is what's considered a large oil rig. So what I'm going to do is bring this over here. And how big is that? So let's measure it out real quick, guys. So we're gonna make, we're gonna spread this out as, oh no, we need a little higher. Okay, that's okay. So how long is this? So it is 140 and 120. So we can put 120, and then let's just try to see if it fits again. I know we just measured it out, but let's put another one right there. See, I don't know if it's going to be exactly perfect. Oh, I guess it is. So the reason why I would like to spread these out is because you can honestly... This is going to sound dumb, but you can honestly do this a few times, which we're going to do. But the reason why I wanted to individually place them is because you can throw them together. You can throw a bunch of these together really fast. And you know what? It's just going to look very crammed. So I was just trying to give it, you know, if you actually do look at an oil pump or an oil rig or anything like that, like you will legitimately see exactly what I'm talking about. That like all these aren't jammed together. Like this large oil rig in real life, or even the oil, if you look at the oil pumps in, like in any, like, I guess anything you're really watching, like you'll see the oil pumps, they're not literally all crammed together. And that is what I was trying to avoid, which I honestly think I did a good job personally. So please let me know in the comment section below if you like it, you know, kind of spread out. So we're gonna keep it with this many. So how many do we have? We have 8. 8 works perfect right now. Or maybe let's actually build one more, because we'll have entrance. We'll have another entrance to the main road that way. So we'll put that right there. So this way that there's at least 3 ways to get out of it. Before 2 would have been a little questionable traffic wise, a little questionable. So let's do that. All right, so the next thing we want to do is we need to do the layout. So this is where we are pumping out the oil on this hillside, obviously. So that is good to know. If we can click on this, $80 per week, and we can create up to 2,400 units per week. So that's pretty good. And all of them are the same, which I know sometimes it's not the same, so that's why I just checked. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to create the processing plants. Now, what we're going to do over here is I am going to bring down this is a normal road, so I'm going to bring down this road like this. Now, you might be like, why in the world are you doing this? Well, we're going to put, like I said, all of our processing plants over here. So we're going to try to keep this as tight as possible. So let's grab it. This is a industry road, which let's grab this and let's go right behind it. Now, how big are our smaller buildings? So let's see. Oh, we can add a couple of the barracks. Actually, let's add a couple of barracks over here. So we can have this along the highway. Now, what the barracks does is, if you look at it, it will increase the worker efficiency. So I truly do like that it's along the highway. So, you know, it kind of looks like offices, honestly. If you use your imagination a little bit, you know, it kind of looks like offices. So let's go down this way. And let's see what other buildings we can create. I know we have a lot of buildings to create, so, you know, it's not like... now, we do need an ore maintenance building, so let's actually put this over here, too. I believe this also has fencing. Just like the... Yep, it has fencing. So this way, I'm going to build a fence and do detailing for this. So it will actually, I kind of like the way that fence is working. So I'm pretty happy with that right now. Now let's keep adding buildings. So we already have our oil pumps. So we already are getting oil. So now we have the oil sludge paralysis buildings. Now let's create a little area for this. And what we're going to do is, these buildings are not very big, as you can tell. I already brought them up on my screen. So I always like creating like 4 or 5 of these buildings. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we'll keep those over there. And what I'm going to do is I am going to detail a lot of this later. So please don't freak out when you see them together and it looks very, it looks very, what's the word for it? Looks very plain. So I will definitely be changing things around. So don't feel like it's just going to look like this and we're going to call it a day. So it will not be like that at all. So let's just extend this road out a little bit more. And can we add anything over here in this corner? We can, but let's just see what other buildings we have to build. Like you noticed, I'm keeping it very symmetrical. Oh, that was not symmetrical. As I mentioned, I'm keeping it very symmetrical. It doesn't go symmetrical. There you go. Let's do this again. There we go. Beautiful. All right, this is working out really, really super well. All right, let's see. What else do we have? The petrochemical plants. I'm going to keep those over here. Do those have fences to them? Yes, they do. Okay, cool. So I'm going to have 3 of those over here. And then we have a few other buildings. So we have the waste oil refinery plant and the cracker plant, the NAFTA. Is that how you pronounce it? NAFTA cracker plant. And then we have storage. All right, so let's keep adding this. I know this is very grid-like. I completely understand that. And it, oh my God. City Skylines, I don't think that was straight. I completely understand where you're coming from, but we're just trying to keep it very organized and we don't want traffic to go crazy. That is basically, when you're playing City Skylines, traffic is half the battle, I feel like. These are bigger buildings. So let's add the oil refinery plant. So we'll do 4 of these. Beautiful. Then we have the NAFTA oil refinery plants, but then we also need a place for storage. So let's get out of this and go back to our... Can we fit any storage along there? I think the NAFTA plants we can actually put along here. Watch this. I think this will be nice. So the NAFTA plants, the cracker plants, I don't want them exactly. I don't want them on a main road. Oh man, I wish I could fit more. I want one more. I don't want them on the main road because I don't want them to stop traffic. So that's why I built that small little road that you guys saw. Now we do need a place for storage. And, oh, this could be a good area for it. So, all right, so let's delete this road. But let's keep our storage over here. And then what we could do is we can also create another way to get out of the city. Or not the city, the oil industry. Yeah, let's have another way to get out of the city. Let's see, we'll put 2 of those there. Then can we fit one right there? Come on, come on, come on. I know you could. I just saw it go green. There it goes. Okay, that will look pretty nice. Again, I'm going to detail this, you know, and I know I mentioned that like 4 times, but I just would like to reiterate that. So don't worry about it. If you see it look a little generic, we are in the process of changing that later on. There you go. So we have that beautifully. I don't know why I just clicked on that, but let's go back to over here. We have a couple others. So this is a crude oil storage. So we'll have a couple of those over here. Then what is this one? Oh, the oil industry storage. Wow, more storage. but honestly, that's okay. Let's move up this huge road, this main road. I do want a couple more connections to it, so it's not so the trucks have ways to get in and out. There's that. There's that. All right, cool. So what I'm going to do while you guys are gone, I am going to add some major detailing, and we'll see how this all turns out. So thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you wait 2 minutes. It's about, I always have my fast forward renderings going. They take about 2 minutes. So make sure you please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay on for 2 more minutes, and I appreciate it. And have a great rest of your day, guys. And welcome back, guys. Welcome back, and we're back here with the ore industry that is kind of fully detailed and pretty much grown in. As you can tell, I did add some rocks, I added a lot of fencing, and I did add this solar power plant, which adds to the kind of, like, you can tell that obviously there's, you know, it's kind of a tower, which, you know, it kind of looks nice. But then if you add in, I did add in this, hold on. I did add in the petroleum refinery, and it just kind of adds to the, you know, the oil rigs. It adds to the oil industry in general. It just makes everything look really, really cool. And it kind of adds to the industrial feeling of the oil industry. As you can tell, a lot of the buildings have the spires, you know, the smokestacks that are going up. So obviously both of these buildings have the same thing. I did add an office building. There is an HR building. I think it's a travel agency. Yeah, it's a Happy Face travel agency, but that's sort of like our that is sort of like our HR building, and I did add another auxiliary office. So that looks good. You cannot build trees in the oil industry because of the pollution given off, but you can add bushes. So I added some bushes with some rocks and stuff like that, just so we wouldn't have dead trees and kind of add to the ambiance of what we're going for. And then obviously over here, we have our oil rigs, and we have another kind of like an HR office. I did square it off with fencing, and I just tried to do as much detail as humanly possible. So if you guys have any questions, let me know, but this is how it turned out. I think the oil industry turned out great. Let me hit that escape button real quick. Just make sure you don't forget to, if you go into wrong button. Okay, so when you get close, okay. So when you, there you go. This is what I was looking for. All right, so right now we're making $9,000 in profit. Make sure you add your policies, and you should, yep, and look, we bounced from 9,000 to 13,000. There you go. So make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and I do appreciate you guys watching, and have a great rest of your day.